Hans, Bobby, I'm your white knight.
Want to get your hands on some sports cards?
Hell yes!
You're in the right place.
Good morning.
Is everybody ready?
Welcome to the weekly Target Watch on Schultz's Card Pulls.
What is up, sports fans? It is 3:57. It's Wednesday, July 13th. Hoping for some sports cards. What, the second day of Prime Day action? So wondering if Walmart and Target are focusing all their resources on all that stuff this week. And apologize, guys, for the camera glitches. If they are happening constantly, it is because I've been tinkering around with stuff. So apologize, but I will get that fixed eventually. But we just kind of have some glitches going on up here. But anyways, if Target and Walmart are devoting resources elsewhere, then are we waiting for nothing? Honestly, I don't know. So we're here, we're hoping, we're praying. Haven't seen any pictures, like literally any pictures of Prizm Basketball hitting eBay yet, any retail versions of that. So most likely not going to see any Prizm Basketball today, but we're hoping and we're praying that we'll see some more Prizm Football or Chronicles Football drop day today. I think hobby shops are probably going to have that for $400 to $500. But good to see everybody in the house. What's going on, y'all? Gabriel Reyes says, yo. Wayne says, let's all hope for that Series 2 drop on the site last night. But let's hope after that. Sometimes we get drops after a night sprinkle, says Wayne. After a night sprinkle. Oh, my goodness. Sounds like an old dude getting up to pee. After a night sprinkle. You know, when I get up, when I'm older, and I've got prostate problems, too many times my sleep is interrupted by a night sprinkle. Sorry. Guys, I'm tired. I'm punchy this morning, so we're already just having fun with impressions and whatever. But we are seconds away from the hot zone here on Schultz's Card Pulls, looking to see if we will get some sports cards dropped today. Monitoring the ceaseless Discord monitors as well as the target tracker here on Schultz's Card Pulls. Lloyd Keaton in the house. What's going on, Lloyd? Tommy Two Dimes says, morning, Schulte. Andre asking if Panini still does Dutch auction. Yes. Panini, especially for the super valuable products, still does Dutch auction format. Absolutely. Infamous says, my cellos that I ordered way back on the 30th just shipped yesterday. Yeah, dude, that sounds like it's happening with a lot of people. I think that, I don't know, I can't remember like the 6 or 9 extra cellos that I ordered. I think one set of them just shipped like a couple days ago, and then there's still 2 sets that haven't shipped. So pretty weird that we're not going to see those for at least a couple of weeks, or people just now are starting to see some of those extra cello packs showing up. Pretty odd as the hot zone is upon us, y'all. The hot zone is here. Wednesday, July 13th, Prime Week. Don't know if resources are going elsewhere, but we can yak about the hobby. We can talk about sports. Hopefully we'll be leading into a sports card restock coming up here in a few minutes. But honestly, I don't know. I wish I could tell y'all for sure either way. I could tell y'all no, and then we could go back to sleep. But no, we're waiting. We're hoping. We're having fun. But like I said, it is Chronicles Football release day, so definitely something to lean your hat on. And I'm excited. I'm excited to rip some Chronicles Football hobby. I'm assuming like RGL and Tri-City Pulls are going to have those boxes today on their channel. Hitman Rips will probably have it today or later this week. So you'll be able to see a lot of peeps ripping some Chronicles Football here later today on YouTube. I might throw myself in that ring. Man, it's a very expensive box. I want to get it. But like I said, for the price point, $400 to $500, and the chances at the T-Law, at the Mac Jones autos, at the Trey Lance, at the Justin Fields, yada. I think that price point, it isn't going to hurt you too bad. So most likely going to go get that later today and going to rip it on the channel. Excited to do that. JDL says, Panini still printing those cellos, hence the delay in shipping. Yeah, you're not wrong, JDL. You're not wrong. It seems like that the Panini set for Prizm Football is watered down a ton for 2021. And for Prizm Basketball, just after seeing a few hobby boxes ripping one during my break last weekend, and mine actually, honestly, I thought it was one of the better ones. We got a Ron Artest gold auto at a 10. And I think the rookie was like a no-name or something like that. But there was a couple of decent parallels out of there. Seems a little more watered down than Prizm Football, though. Unbelievable. 2021-22 Prizm Basketball. Early reports on it. Pretty dusty. Pretty dusty. Doc Holiday says, good morning, Schultinator. How you doing, Doc? Keeping it saucy. Says, where do people buy those retail Prizm NFL boxes? Keeping it saucy. Usually, those are all found at Target and Target stocked locations. So essentially, those are the Excel vendors putting those retail boxes out. So if you can find those, it's going to be at Target or any store that's stocked by Excel. Although, speaking of like Excel stocking stores, I think Barnes & Noble gets stocked by Target reps, by Excel reps, and I haven't seen retail boxes popping up in any Barnes & Nobles. But I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure that I've seen any of those. Maybe just some blasters, megas, and hangers, and cellos. But retail boxes, they've appeared in places like we've got a local Kroger grocery store here, Fred Meyer. But other places like that, they've just kind of been popping up along with Target. So that's where people find those. But they are so hard to find sealed. So hard to get your hands on. But if you want to see one being ripped, you can actually later on the way out, when you're done watching me here on the live stream, just click on the link at the top of the chat and y'all can get a taste of what they're like. I mean, essentially, I don't know. We're all tainted by whether or not we get a good hit out of a box, right? So if y'all saw me pull like a Mac Jones checkerboard, then I'm sure everybody would be like, oh, those retail boxes are insane. Oh, like the loot box reaction, everything. But like, I don't know, medium to low tiered cards, like a De'Ami Brown which is what I ended up pulling. Nah. Not going to get me too excited about it. Not going to get y'all too excited about it. And after, looking at the resale market and seeing that those boxes are still going for like $350. Wow. Just for the chance at a green cracked ice or two and a checkerboard. Actually 3, which the box that I had didn't even contain 3 checkerboards. It had 2. So, unbelievable. Carde Free says, no retail boxes in Barnes. Jeremy Lareau says they don't sell them sealed. Oh, old school. See, old school correcting me. Stepping in. This is why I asked. This is why I asked the community. I appreciate it. Says that on your Discord, people have found them in Barnes. Okay, dude, I appreciate that. Thanks for updating me on that. So it sounds like they can be found. Maybe not every single city across the country, but they can be found at Barnes & Noble in some places. Absolutely. Biggie Toys says, my 3 megas just showed up smashed, but I think the 3 cards are okay. They refunded me, and I got to keep the boxes. Then they shipped 3 blasters instead of hangers. Target. WTH says Biggie's Toys. Dude, that sucks. That is frustrating, and I know a lot of people, not just you, got blasters instead of hangers, so super frustrating there. As we continue to wait with bated breath whether or not Target is going to restock today. Wondering if they're skipping this week altogether. Wondering if maybe they're going to push it to Thursday, or if they were skipping yesterday because of Prime Day. We don't know. And honestly, kind of seems like this is a little bit of another calm before the storm, in my opinion. If we don't see a restock today, I'm hoping, I'm not trying to write it off, but I'm saying if we don't, then more likely than not, this feels like the calm before the storm of a ton of releases. I mean, we're looking at Chronicles Football coming out today, and that's for 2021. We've got Contenders Optic Football that literally just came out at the end of June. So a huge premium release, that just came out like 20 days ago on the hobby side. Along with that, you got Select and Optic still scheduled to come out. Optic later in July, and at this point, Select is going to be coming out August 10th is what the schedule says. Along with that, you're going to see some basketball being ramped up for 2021-22. Eminence Football for 2021 being released on the same day as 2022 Legacy Football. So weird. So you still got quite a few releases coming your way for 2021 football. And all those releases with along with the basketball for Prizm, along with some other retail cards coming out that we're all kind of leaning on and hoping that we can get our hands on and pull some decent hits out of. Although Not sure that's going to happen. It seems like Panini is overprinting the hell out of stuff, but hoping that that's going to mean the schedule's going to pick up here in the next month or 2 or 3, going into college football season and the rest of the summer as the NFL preseason kicks off. We're going to see a lot more action on Target.com via restocks. I promise you that. Old School says Texas Barnes, at least. You know, man, Texans are lucky as hell because they've got a Hy-Vee store, and I've seen those like with mosaic cello packs on clearance for like $3 or $4. Just unbelievable. With tax, you're probably looking at like, $4 and change each mosaic basketball cello. But are you kidding me? Those still are actually decent packs. 2021 mosaic basketball retail in any format is actually, I know people think that it's overprinted, and that was kind of the beginning of it. It is for Panini, but there were still a lot of potential for hits. And I still think that mosaic basketball wasn't watered down too much. You had a lot of fun ripping it, and there was the potential. There were a lot of Genesis case hits, but there was the potential there for pulling case hits at a retail and made it fun for everybody. But yeah, seeing those on clearance at a Hy-Vee store for like $4, just unfreaky believable. Wish Heeb, thank you. Hy-Vee isn't in a Texas store. Thank you. It's HEB. Thank you. It's HEB grocery store in Texas. My bad. Getting confused. But that's my point. Is Texas? It's kind of like the middle of the country. Michigan, Iowa, Indiana, Illinois, all the way down to Texas seem to get a lot more cards in random locations like that than the coasts do. But I don't know. $4 a cello. Would y'all pay that? I think that's a no-brainer, right? For a 2020-21 mosaic basketball cello. Yeah, $4. Yeah, I'd pay that. Easy. Robert Copeland, does anyone think $235 for a pre-order of 2022 Chrome Hobby is a good price? They seem to be way cheaper here in Canada. I don't know, $235 for Chrome Hobby. I feel like that's just kind of the market inflating it. Usually, correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like Chrome has kind of started around $200, but obviously with the inflated prices, things going a lot higher. I think the jumbo hobby box going closer to like $400 to $600. And then, of course, you're looking at like past years, like with Shohei Ohtani or Vladimir Guerrero Jr.'s rookie in it. You're paying, I think like $1,800 for a hobby box for Ohtani's year of Chrome. So, the potential for it being an investment is there. So at $235, it's not horrible, but I'm not sure how much cheaper you're going to get it than like $200. Chrome is traditionally it's like the premium product for baseball every year. So yeah, usually you're going to be paying a premium price for that. Speaking of premium, we're hoping for premium cards from Target.com to drop. We have not seen any action on the monitors yet. Looking at the Target tracker, looking at the ceaseless Discord monitors. Check them out if you have not. Unfortunately, no movement as of yet. Bunch of stuff appearing for Prime Day for competition. I think Best Buy's calling it Black Friday in July. A bunch of stuff appearing for those stores. Bunch of stuff appearing for items to compete with those stores on Target and Walmart. But we have not seen any restocks for sports cards dropping on Target.com as of yet. 10 minutes into the hot zone, y'all. 10 minutes in. Now 39 minutes remaining. Hopefully we can see something coming our way in the next few minutes on the back end. It's usually when we see something being loaded on Target.com. If anybody was interested in those Platinum Anniversary Mega Boxes, I would not recommend grabbing them. You can grab a light hobby box, a hobby box light version for $69.99. $20 more than that, you got guaranteed parallels, a better chance at an auto, and guaranteed parallels that are better than actual just Prizm refractors, because that's just kind of a retail parallel for this product for Platinum Anniversary at this point. But that is back in stock. Went out of stock during yesterday's live stream, so wanted to let everybody know. Alessandro, what's up? Says good morning from San Diego. My Padres are playing some awful baseball the past month. Yes, sir. Well, your Padres are dealing with a lot of injuries, too. I don't think Tatis is back. I don't think Machado's. I don't think he's supposed to be coming back anytime soon. You guys have been dealing with a lot. So frustrating there. And as bad as the Padres have been playing, you got Robinson Cano playing in AAA down there. Unless they called him up again randomly because of injury. But I mean, he was batting like 090 for him. Why would they play him? Why? No point. But as bad as the Padres are playing, the Seattle Mariners are playing super, super well. They actually got a doubleheader today against the Washington Nationals, have won 8 in a row, climbed up to tie the Blue Jays for the final wild card spot. We'll see. I mean, we're halfway through the season. We can start talking wild card teams and kind of playoff pictures. And if the playoffs did start today, the Mariners would be tied for that final wild card spot. Along with that, Julio Rodriguez being named to the All-Star game. We can talk more about that. I don't know. I think we kind of talked the hell off for that last stream yesterday. But I don't know. If anybody else has anything to add, we can yak about that as well. But Julio, 21 years old, making the All-Star game. Sad that he is not going to be in the home run derby. I was hoping they would throw him in there as well. Javier says Manny has been back for a few games. Canover's released. Awesome, Javier. When is Tatis Jr. expected to be back? Because definitely been depleted. Cano was released from AAA. I saw that he was designated for assignment, released, and then re-signed at AAA. But since then, has he quit AAA? Oh my God. Oh, Robbie Cano, don't you know? What's going on? Tommy's Break says, what up, Schulte? Good morning, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate it, Tommy. Good to see you, man. Go check out Tommy's Break. Speaking of baseball cards, if you guys are into fun baseball rips and you want just any kind of box of baseball cards or baseball packs, Tommy's Breaks does a lot of cool stuff on his channel, y'all. What Alessandro says, Cano started after getting traded to the Braves the other day. Ha! Ha ha! So as of yesterday, Robbie Cano is a Brave. This is fantastic. All right, he's hanging around, y'all. I mean, he's making $20 million this year, another $22 million next year. So he's got a reason to try and stick around and keep hitting. But good for another team giving him a shot. The Padres gave him a shot. He batted like 090, and we'll see if he can do any better for the Braves. All right, thanks, Starstream. Says Tatis returns at the end of the month. Hopefully after the All-Star break, says Javier. Okay, guys, I appreciate that. Good stuff. So, yeah, unfortunately, man, Padres been dealing with some ups and downs, but like they said, Machado, you guys know better than I do, back for a few games already, and hoping to have Tatis back after the All-Star break. Caviar Collectibles asking who I got in the Derby. You know what? I think Albert Pujols is going to win. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, you guys. Did you see that? Albert Pujols, for his curtain call, is going to be in the 2022 Home Run Derby. What do y'all think of that? I'm not sure that he's going to be getting out of the first round in that competition, but it's definitely going to be a nice curtain call for him. Oh, my goodness. But at this point, oh, man. I don't know. Ohtani's in the Derby, right? I think he's got a good shot at it. Alonso's back. Ronald Acuna's in it again. Kind of the who's who of home run hitting. Love to see Acuna win it. I'm pinning my money on Acuna. What's going on, Old School 20? Props to Mr. Schulte for being able to wake up and provide us with his voice and content. Let's like that, she. Alessandro says, I'll take a shot on Pete Alonso. Spartan says Alonso's going to win it again like always. I don't know. I like Acuna. I really do. I think Acuna is going to be. I think that it's going to be close, but he'll pull it out. I like Acuna. Robert says, seriously though, the current situation, Fanatics plans to buy more. Is no one talking antitrust? They now have an unfair advantage. I don't know, Robert. As far as Fanatics and antitrust, I think more people are concerned with like throwing a class action at Panini. I think that's kind of more being thrown about in the realms of legal speak or amongst collectors, because a big reason for that is because that Panini, I'm not sure how legal they actually are, and we're all going to continue to buy their products, but we've talked about it several times. They don't print the odds. They do not print the odds for their packs on their boxes of their packs, right? And I'm fairly sure that part of the whole like free-to-play like sweepstakes that they do, like where you can, just fill out a card and mail it in, no purchase necessary, which makes it so Topps and Panini do not have to refer to their sports card sales as gambling. Because I mean, let's all talk about it. Let's all be open about it. We've spoken about it before. Opening packs is definitely a gamble. Buying into breaks is a gamble. I don't think that's really debatable at this point. That's just fact. But they get out of that designation and out of that kind of casino-esque world by being a no purchase necessary. And I believe in some of those rules, you have to list odds as a no purchase necessary contest, essentially. Topps does that. Panini does not. And I feel like before they end their standing in the hobby in 2024, 2025, that's going to end up catching up with them. I really do. What's going on, Bing Bong? I appreciate you. 700 plus and only 51 likes. Heck yeah, guys. Please do help me smash that like button. It does help me feed a couple of kitties named Pikachu and Eevee. A lot of giveaways here on the channel. Actually, show up during one of my break live streams. You're going to have a chance to win a lot of stuff. But does help me feed a couple of kitties named Pikachu and Eevee and helps sends this out to YouTube and, strokes the algorithm. You all know how that works. Living and dying by the YouTube algorithm. Living on an algorithm. Robert Watson says, good morning, gents. Overdrive says, what up, Schultz? My Cellos came in yesterday from Target, and they blessed me with 4 packs instead of 3. Ripped them up. Got a red, white, and blue Mac Jones. Bro, good for you. Congratulations. But what is with these screw-ups from Target or Excel's and shipping all these Prizm products out lately? I think it is it's like a warehouse that Excel actually is distributing stuff out of, if I'm not mistaken. It comes right out of their warehouse, and it comes out of Eagan, Minnesota, is all the stuff that I see. And Target just kind of facilitates that sale of all the products on Excel's end, and it's, handled like logistically on Target's end and on their website, and they take a cut, essentially, of what Excel's doing. But yeah, coming out of that warehouse, there have been a lot of mistakes. We already talked about it a few minutes ago. Blasters instead of hangers for a lot of people. Sounds like people are getting shorted on some products. Some people are getting extras. 4 cellos instead of 3. Some people, actually a lot of people, talking about smash boxes showing up. People not handling these products with care. Super frustrating. Lori says, Texas is a big state. Everything bigger here, baby. Yeah, Lori, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. Jacob says, I think packs are not gambling. I don't know. I don't sell any cards. I like the picture. Well, Derek, they are, because you have a chance at hitting something. A game of chance is a gamble. I mean, we can get into like dirty definitions and stuff like that, but like the nitty gritty of like what the word chance means, what the word gamble means, go look it up. Gambling is a game of chance, essentially. And usually, more often than not, with money involved. So you're buying into a box of cards, you're buying into a box of packs, you're buying into a break, or screw breaks, you're just talking about buying cards and opening them. Even if you don't sell them, it is a game of chance. It is a gamble opening those and hoping you pull a good card or not. Old School says, so why doesn't Panini talking about printing odds on their packs? WTF, it's so they can print more, man. It's so they're not locked into any specific print run. It's so they can just, as we're seeing right now, the printing presses are still running for Panini products. I would assume that Prizm Football 2021 is still being printed right now. Unbelievable, but true. So frustrating, but that's why Panini doesn't print their odds. It's because A, they can print a ton more and add whatever they want to a set, and then B, those green non-numbered retail prisms, those silver, non-numbered prisms, they can print as many of those as they want to. So frustrating, but that's the truth of it. That's how it goes, unfortunately, brother. Troy Spartan says, man, I wish they would screw up on my order. I've never been that lucky. I've had them. Ship me one less. Yeah, a lot of people are like, well, they can screw up in my order going positively. They can give me extra packs. Of course. I know they could give you extra packs. All right, we're hoping to see Target restocking sports cards, but not seeing any action on the monitors from Ceaseless. Not seeing anything happening on the Target tracker yet. We will keep our eyes out. 4:22 Pacific time, so we got about 28 minutes left in the hot zone here on Schulte's Card Pulls. We can hope. There's definitely still a chance. Big Al's Card says, what up, brother? Just wanted to say thanks for what you do. You're one of my inspirations for a channel, and I just hit 1,000 subs. Congratulations, Big Al's Cards. That's awesome, man. Possible thanks to you and other creators. Bro, that's so nice of you to say, Big Al. I mean, I'm happy that you took the reins and started a channel yourself. Congratulations on hitting 1,000 subs. Hopefully you can get monetized soon, man. I know that's the goal for everybody. Making that ad money. Congrats, though. Huge congrats. I love to see that YouTube community expanding for sports cards. Love it. Trent says, I live 2 miles from Excel headquarters, so I get everything almost the next day. Yeah, Trent, that's a very, very nice situation that you've got going on there. Unfortunately, that's not really the situation that most of us have. But yeah, if you live right next to Excel, you live in Minnesota, or you live close to that, you're going to get those products very, very soon after. Macamania 808, what's up? Asking what I missed? Nothing. We have not seen a sports card restock yet from Target.com this week. Hoping that something happens, but no action on the back end yet. No new items popping up on the sports card monitors as of yet, unfortunately. Sports Card Animals says Panini doesn't care about NPNs. They ship the product after the redemption date. Yeah, Sports Card Animal, you're not wrong, and I think that's going to catch up with them legally. Along with that, I mean, we've talked about it before. Panini has an F rating with the Better Business Bureau. Pretty crazy that that's not spoken more about in the hobby. I need to make a video about that. I think that when I'm down recovering from my hernia surgery, that's something that I can kind of work on, an outline of a Panini F Better Business Bureau rating video and why that's a problem. And essentially, that is because they don't respond to customer complaints. And the BBB rating isn't the end-all, be-all. You know, their metrics aren't perfect. It's not perfect how they do their grading system, but when they've got so many complaints and when a company has got such a reputation for not responding to complaints, not responding to customer issues in a timely manner, yeah, that's what's going to happen. They're going to get an F rating. Fearless3TV says, I got 6 blasters instead of 3 blasters and 3 hangers. So they replaced your hangers with blasters. See, what I think happened with the hangers and blasters situation from Excel's end and Target's end is they ran out of hangers and just started giving blasters in lieu of hangers instead of having to do returns, which, I mean, technically you're getting a more valuable product, but super frustrating when you're dealing with, you know, a product that has different tiers and different parallels, and you really don't want all blasters, you want hangers instead, and you don't get those, and that's frustrating as hell. But they don't know that. They're just in their minds. They're like, oh, well, we'll give them something more valuable, so it's all good. So apologize, but that's unfortunately what we're dealing with at this point. Derek says, any clue who to hit up about redemptions that are over 2 years old from Panini? You know, Derek, I'm not sure that you can get somebody on the phone. If you can, that would be my best bet for you. I think that if you can actually physically talk to somebody instead of trying to get somebody contacted via email and a conversation where you have to wait for them to get back to you, I think that that's going to be your best bet, brother. But you gotta try to make the call. Gotta try to make the call if you can. Brad Selden Esquire says, gently and lovingly stroking that like button. I can't even read. Sorry, guys. Like button for JS. Appreciate you, Brad. One of my longest tiered members. 10 months. Gosh, I've had membership going on for 10 months. And guys, what I've been doing, I've been coming up with a plan. The last couple of months, I have not running giveaways for the Prizm tier of my membership, but that is because I have a plan. I'm going to come up with. There's going to be what I'm going to do is going to do an all member break to make up for that. And kind of something that I think I want to implement going forward is instead of doing just like box giveaways, because it's fun, you know, I know y'all like to receive chances at boxes and stuff like that, but shipping those out is all very tedious and it's hard to keep up with. So I was thinking it'd be a better reward for y'all as members if maybe you could get into a fun break or get into a chance at a big box along with a box giveaway, something like that. So coming up here after I finish hernia surgery and recovery, guys, we're going to be doing a member break. We're going to be doing a member-only break as a thank you. Free to all members. You just got to be a member. That's all you got to do. And if you go and sign up as members right now, I appreciate it. But this is for the members that have existed on the channel to this point as a loyal thank you and trying to make up for the last couple of months not running prize giveaways. So if you try to become a member past this point, I'm gonna note it and I'm not gonna add you to that break for free. But going forward, you will definitely, if you want to become a member, you will definitely be a part of those kinds of things going forward. I appreciate it. Michael says, hell yeah, good idea. I appreciate it, Michael. Glad you think so, man. Michael Collins in on a lot of my breaks. Actually, Michael and Bowie taking down a lot of my slabs, man. Unbelievable. Awesome. Congrats. It's always cool that those extra throw-ins that, you know, give you a chance at a hit if you don't pull something great. Everybody in the break gets a chance at that. Michael and Bowie have been taking them down lately. Taking them down. Mockamania says, damn, members gonna get hooked up. I appreciate that, Mockamania. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to follow through on my promises, and when things get too busy, when I'm not able to, you know, to run the giveaways that I say I'm gonna run, I'm gonna make up for it. And I figured, what better way to do that? You know, I could just run a massive giveaway, but I'm like, screw it. Let's just do a break for all the members. That's a much better way to do a giveaway. It'll be awesome. It'll be awesome. Robert Copeland says, I called Panini the other day, had someone on the phone for 5 minutes. Maybe people had been giving up. Yeah, Robert, you're probably right, man. I think Panini's, it's obvious that they're starting to mail it in to a certain point. It's obvious that they aren't making an effort in certain areas of their company, customer service being one of those. As far as printing, yeah, they're definitely making that effort and trying to make as much money as possible. But at that point, that's kind of what seems to be their only focus is, unfortunately. Derek says, yeah, I message them every few months, no response. I would have sold it, but I PC hero, so I want that card. I hear you, Derek, man. It sucks when you're like, dude, I love this cat on this redemption. I want it. I want this card. And it doesn't end up happening for you. And Panini just doesn't follow through. Sucks, man. Doc Holiday says, Panini points. If I pulled 50,000, it would feel like a loss considering I'd only to be able to redeem old garbage. Schultzinator, how are you? I'm good, Doc Holiday. A little nervous about my surgery coming up next Monday, but this should be pretty quick and easy. Hernia repairs aren't that dramatic, but there is for 50,000 points, Doc, right now, a couple of Luka Doncic rookie autos on Panini's rewards site. So it's not just crap. For 50,000 points, you could get your hands on a Luka auto, but and a rookie auto at that. But how easy is it to get 50,000 points? It's not, not going to be a quick get gathering all those points. I'm probably trying to assume it's going to take you at least a year or two, opening a ton of products, buying up a ton of points. The total value that you're going to end up spending on points is probably going to get near close to $1,000+, if not way more, trying to get that Luka auto and acquire points to do that. So yeah, but it does exist. It does exist. 50,000 point auto, Luka Doncic up on the site. It is there. Biggie's Toys says, wish I found your channel sooner. I was buying stocks in crypto and sell toys on eBay and addicted to cards. What's going on, Biggie's Toys? I appreciate you, man. I love it. Buying stocks, buying crypto, selling toys, addicted to cards on the side. I appreciate you, man. Dude, you rock for saying that. We do these live streams every week, hoping to help people score cards at retail cost and just talking about the hobby. So I appreciate that, man. Jesus or Jesus, whatever you want to call him, says no drop. At this point, you know, it's looking less and less likely, but I still have seen stuff happening later in the morning, so I'm not calling it off as of yet. I think it is still possible, and it's why the hot zone is from 4 until 450, because going until 450, there is still a chance. You're saying there's a chance. Yes, there's a chance. Steve Case is no drop today. Prizm Football going up. I don't know, maybe a couple of bucks. The resale value on Prizm Football has not been there. Has not been there at all, unfortunately. Definitely a lot different than 2020 Prizm Football. A huge, huge feel change. No doubt. Just not as easy to pull big hits. Not even close. Godzilla says, I've had hernia surgery, Schultz. You'll be fine and you'll heal fast. I'll be praying for you. Thanks, Godzilla. I appreciate it, man. I'm just a wuss when it comes to going to the doctor and getting surgery like that. The last time that I was under was for my wisdom teeth getting taken out when I was 16. So it's the last time I was under the knife and last time I was under anesthesia. Oh, Steve Melakudris, what's going on? Says Schultzinator, how are you, my man? Dude, I'm good, Steve. How are you? It's good to see you in the chat. Love people showing up. Everybody that's lurking, I love all y'all chatting. Guys like Steve and Godzilla, appreciate every single one of you. Matty AG says, hey, Schultz. What's up, Matty? Good to see you, brother. I love every single one of you chatting, but I also love all y'all lurking. If you aren't chatting, it doesn't matter. I appreciate you just watching, just listening. So thank y'all so much for being here this morning as we continue to wait for sports cards. And yeah, it would help me out a lot, guys, if y'all smash that like button. It does help me feed a couple of kitties named Pikachu and Eevee. Mark says 2019-2020 NBA Prizm retail box is only around $200. That's actually not a bad buy, Mark. Those have kind of been trickling down in price because everybody, when they came out, were like, oh my God, you can get a LaMelo Ball auto. And it's like, no, those are way watered down. Your chances at a LaMelo Ball auto out of a retail box are pretty slim. And they seem to be few and far between. What the retail boxes are awesome for is your chances at colored and silver parallels, because there are a lot of silver parallels coming out of the Prizm Basketball retail boxes. So get a lot of chances at some valuable rookies. A lot of chances there. Sean Higgins is lurking for the win. Hell yeah, baby. Lurkers make the channel. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you all, man. It's Def Jesus, not the latter, says Donovan Beats. For sure, Donovan. Dongle says, I use this as a get ready for work show. Bro, I appreciate that, Dongle. Love it, man. Would love to be that for everybody in the hobby. Braden says, what up, Schultz? Any new leads on broadcasting jobs? I don't know, maybe. It's painful to talk about. We'll see. I've sent a couple of applications in, but man, a station just made a local hire. It just not really too excited about on my end, but whatever. I won't get into the details. It just you could see the disdain and pissed off look on my face. It's just like, okay, more crap that I have to deal with, but we'll see. We will see. But anyways, guys, 4:34 Pacific time. Looking at the target tracker, still not seeing anything new dropping on Target.com, unfortunately. Aprix, as I walked into Target, seen 2 Prizm hangers, ran to grab it, and they were both ripped open and cards taken. God, people suck. People just suck. Apparently, you just can't be left alone. I don't know if it's some kid or some idiot just not wanting to pay for anything. Speaking of idiots, did y'all see the video? It's kind of a viral, making the rounds, but with the price of gas being so high, I wish I had this just on the ready to show you, because it kind of represents like D-bags in the hobby too. There was a D-bag driving a Mercedes, pulled up to a gas station, and what he did, he switched the pump with the other side, so the unsuspecting customer on the other side puts the pump in his side, ends up paying a ton more for gas because the guy on the side with the Mercedes is trying to fill his up with premium, and he's just thinking, you know what, everybody other Joe's coming in paying regular prices for gas, so I'm going to save a few bucks, and they're going to fill up their car while actually filling up my car, and I'm going to actually take the savings, and they're going to pay more, which that is so sleazy, and it's so crappy that a dude driving a Mercedes like that wants to try and save, what, $11 to $14 on a tank of gas, if that. Unbelievable. I understand that rich people are cheap, and I understand that a lot of people that are rich stay rich by living like they are poor, and by living like they they are a little bit cheaper, but that is just debaggery. That is stupid behavior, and honestly, a great representation of crappy behavior in the hobby, and people hoarding up boxes, and people trying to get inflated boxes to sell and make profits off of flipping. Unfriggin' believable. Robbie says Whole Foods. Jacob says with Pokemon cards, though. Did y'all see the put your shoes on challenge? I did not see that one, Jaybird. Talking about like putting your shoes on, going to work, getting a job. I don't know. That's about all I can do. Anybody high on James Wiseman, says Rock Rosano. People should be high on James Wiseman right now. I know he had 7 fouls in that NBA Summer League game the other day, but looking good. Looking strong. Making the effort, playing with tenacity. I think that's encouraging after seeing a guy not getting time for the Golden State Warriors for so long, dealing with injury, just kind of being relegated to the G League. It's encouraging. 7 fouls, that just speaks to inexperience. I don't know. He's probably going to come in hacking. He's going to foul out of a few games in real NBA action, but he's still so young, and the potential, guys, the ceiling is so high for James Wiseman, no doubt. Dragon says, who's better, Ohtani or Alvarez? Ohtani. Ohtani all day, baby. Not even close to Shohei Ohtani. He's the Babe Ruth of baseball right now. He's the current day Babe Ruth. Jacob says, that's not cheap, that's stealing. Talking about the dude stealing gas. Yes, it is. It is technically fraud, but I'm not sure how you can be charged with that, but it is stealing. It is definitely stealing. You are defrauding the customer and the gas station of gasoline and money. Unbelievable. Girlo says, my local gas stations are scalping gas. I'm not surprised. Garrett Carr, yo, pull the black and red checkerboard Mahomes. What's up, brother? What do you think the value is? Black and red checkered Mahomes. I mean, black and red checkers are super rare. So if you pull a Tom Brady, you pull a Pat Mahomes, those valuable veteran quarterbacks, I would say you're looking at an easy $50 to $100, if not more, because those are super, super rare. Super, super rare. But I don't know, the singles market is all whacked out right now. So if I'm off, I apologize, but I would think a Pat Mahomes, super rare, colored short print insert like that, yeah, at least $50. Actually, at a Prizm Football, pulled out of a hobby box, it was Pat Mahomes, I think green scope numbered to 75. That's going for like $300-400 right now. So congrats to Jose. Pulled that for him on Sunday. Excited to get that off to him. Taking it out, putting it in a penny sleeve. Actually excited to get some pro molds. Going to put it in a penny sleeve and then in a pro mold, one touch and send it off to him all safe and sound. Brad says, folks, gas has gone down over 21 days in a row. Relax. It's true, Brad. It has. Yeah, I've seen prices trickling down a bit. It's definitely starting to offer a little bit of relief, but still not even close to what it was last year. Alvarez is the better hitter. Not even close, says Andy. Yeah, well, can Alvarez pitch 96 miles an hour and strike people out and still hit 40 home runs? I don't think he can. So when you ask who's better, Ohtani. Period. Point blank. Easy. Doc Holliday has scored a black and a red checkerboard Brock Lesnar. Perfect condition for $37 on eBay. Nice. The Gleason says, morning, brother. How you doing, Gleason? Good to see you, man. Appreciate you hanging out. Wish I had better news for you, brother. Unfortunately, no sports card restock happening as of yet on Target.com this morning. No new items popping up on the tracker. Nothing popping up on these ceaseless monitors. Yeah. See, guys, the camera glitching. I apologize. I've been making some adjustments. Trying to mess with some stuff. It's not working. I'll get it fixed. Jacob says you should put a penny sleeve and then a one-touch. Mine don't fit like that. Too small. Yeah, Jacob, there's a really, really cool one-touch made by a company called Pro Mold that you can put it inside of a penny sleeve and then put it in a one-touch. And I actually just ordered those for the first time. Excited to start using those on the breaks and really protect the hell out of those cards in one-touches. And honestly, yeah, that's how they belong. They belong in a penny sleeve inside that one-touch because putting it in a one-touch sometimes can end up being just like throwing it in a top loader without a penny sleeve. So could destroy the card. Very true. Mahomes' last sales on a checkerboard. Whoa, I'm way off. Thank you, Chris Sebastian. $491, $536. Well, congratulations on that one, brother. $500 card. $500 checkerboard Pat Mahomes insert. There you go. Boom. Get that sold or get that graded, sent off to PSA and in a slab, man. And then get that sold. That is a huge windfall. Congratulations, brother. Yeah, hit that like button right now, says Godzilla. Appreciate it. Does help me feed a couple of kitties named Pikachu and Eevee. Sipping on the chocolate milk. Hoping to see a restock this morning. But unfortunately, no action on the monitors as of yet. Game to Games says, what up, Schultz? How you doing, Game to Games? Good to see you. Not much. Just waiting for a sports card restock on Target.com this morning. Just not seeing one at this point. Very frustrating. Old School says, where do you get those pro molds? Where do you get the best prices for those? eBay, man. eBay. Heard Hitman Rips talking about it last night. Went on eBay. You can get different sizes, 35 points, 55 points, 130 points. You can get them from eBay in bulk or just a couple of them. Or I believe they do have a website as well. But yeah, go check them out on eBay. Pro molds. Cheap to get on eBay for sure. Just Google. Just go to eBay and search their Pro Mold Magnetic, and then whatever size you want, like 35 point, 130 point, that kind of thing, and they should pop up. They should pop up pretty easy. Kelsey and Todd says, what's your background music title? Man, I wish I knew the background title of the song of this background music that's playing right now. Usually, if you look at my streams afterwards, a lot of the music shows up via Title by each song down in the description. Just kind of YouTube giving the credit to the creators of those songs, so you might be able to find it that way. Maybe be able to get the title there. But I apologize, I don't know that, man. My apologies. Prophet Montana says Herbert went for $200. Checkerboards are super short print. That's why retail's so valuable. Have you seen the F-Flaw checkerboard yet? I have not. Or the Flaw checkerboard? I'm not sure what you're saying, Prophet. No. I have not seen that yet, brother. I have not seen that yet. Game to Games says, Schulte, did anyone pull the bounty on Hitman? I don't believe it. They were going late into the night. I mean, I passed out, but last like 2 or 3 OTs up to that point, I don't think anybody had hit the bounty. So let me know, guys, if anybody was up later than I, or if Hitman is still awake in the chat, if anybody hit the bounty or not. If not, it's going to be like a $2,000 bounty on Friday night. And his breaks are going to be sold out. People trying to get that bounty. Whoa, Brian says, my Mac Jones black and red checkers at PSA, ready to get it back this month. Heck yeah, Brian. Congratulations, brother. Get that sold, man. Huge profit coming your way. Nobody hit the bounty, says Michael Newton. Biggie's Toys says it's at $2,000. Ladies and gentlemen, the bounty for Hitman Rips is at $2,000. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's nuts, y'all. That's nuts. Yeah, seriously. Somebody going to be sending a W2G along with that bounty. Hitman's going to have to fill out some tax paperwork. Oh my God. SKS says, I pulled the Bobby Wagner checkerboard. No idea the value. Okay, that's probably closer to $50 to $100. Just because the Bobby Wagner name isn't horribly valuable right now. Not that he's not a great player, he is, but I just don't think that people are going to spend more than $100 on a Bobby Wagner super short print. Poke Joe 1010. Oh, I appreciate this. As that song is called Cash Machine, and it is a YouTube premium music backer. Like it. Heck yeah, Poke Joe. Thanks for figuring that out. That song is called Cash Machine that Kelsey and Todd Coulahan was asking about. Thanks for the assist, Poke Joe. How you doing, man? Good to see you in the chat, brother. Game to Game says that could feed me for a week. Matt Chapman says, what's the difference between the white and black checkerboards and the red and black ones? I mean, they're both super short print, not case hits, just rare hits. Essentially, just different boxes that they can be pulled out of. The black and red checkerboards comes out of the mega boxes, and the black and white checkerboard come out of those retail boxes that nobody's able to get their hands on right now. I ripped one sealed box on the channel, actually linked up in the top of the chat in that pinned comment if y'all want to check that out if you haven't seen it yet. But those are running on the resale market like $350. Those are hard to find. Hard to find. Yeah, Kyle says white and black more rare coming from the retail box. Yeah. So at this point, everybody, I would hope, remembers the black and white checkerboards from Gravity Packs last year. There are no Gravity Packs for Prizm Football 2021. It is retail boxes only. So that is why it's such a special, high-cost, high-value box, because it's got those black and white checkerboards and green cracked ices. No autos in there, but very, very rare colored short print parallels possible. So there you go. Oh, what's up, man? Gleason's great question. Schulte, do I send that Allen Iverson 1-in-1 slab into PSA or leave it in the OG slab? You know, Gleason's, I would, because I think that AI, I think it's a timeless moments if I'm not mistaken, but if it's not, I think it's still numbered at a 49, but it should be like a thicker card. So if it's a thicker card like that, I mean, it's going to be tough to grade out at a 10, but just check out, you know, the edges, see if it's in good condition. You know, if it's inside that one touch, theoretically, it should be in perfect condition. So you should be able to send it into PSA and get a PSA 10. But I mean, I am no expert on that. And if you're looking at it and you see dings on it, you might just be better off leaving it as is. But that's a sick card, man. That AI is sick, and you're definitely going to be able to, at some point, get some money back out of that. Huge hit for sure. The Gleason says yes, and it's to 15. Yeah, brother, I would absolutely, if it's perfect, send that off to PSA. Yeah, get that off to PSA, especially if it's to 15, because I think out of 49, those were selling for hundreds, if not like $1,000, or the 20. There was another higher parallel before 15 that was having some ridiculous sales numbers. Unbelievable. Doofus Drew, speaking the truth, says no drop today. Unfortunately, Doofus Drew, you are right. Sorry about that, guys. No drop, and girls, no drop on Target.com today. We can officially say that here in a few seconds when the hot zone expires. But I'll be on for another 20 minutes or so talking hobby shop, answering questions, yakking about what's coming up here soon. Football cards on the horizon. Y'all, I don't know what the bounty is for Run Good Life, but Run Good Life having a Prizm Blowout Wednesday tonight, or a Prizm Party, excuse me, is what he's calling it. A Prizm Party Wednesday on his channel tonight. So go grab a spot in his breaks, rungoodlife.com. Definitely running some fun stuff. And then Hitman, like I said, will be back on Friday with a $2,000 bounty. Chi City Polls going to be back tomorrow night. And since I'm not on Sunday, I don't know. He might do like a surprise break on Sunday. We'll see. We'll see. Because, yeah, unfortunately, not going to be on for the next couple of Sundays. Hopefully coming back here near the end of July, if not the first week of August at the latest, with some bang-up breaks. Going to be awesome. Yeah, 1,900 sold out of 50, says the Gleasons. Yeah, that's nuts. Yeah, you got to get that off to PSA, brother. I mean, that's like, if that's a PSA 10, you're probably looking at like a $15,000 card and putting that in the vault. Or I don't know if you want to sell it immediately and just get that cash, because that is a windfall and a half, Gleasons. Yeah, I would get that off to PSA, brother. Definitely get that off to PSA. Jacob says, I'm still waiting for a cello that I ordered last. If I ordered it, or it's still on order placed, shaking my head. It did sell out right after I got them, though. Yeah, Jacob, so you're probably going to be one of the last ones to get that cello. It's going to be like in at least 3 to 4 weeks. Matt Chapman says, Schulte, are you on Whatnot? Matt, I am not. I had last year, I've talked about it a few times. I had a giveaway scheduled with Whatnot last fall going into last winter. I was going to do a couple of sponsored videos and a really awesome Justin Herbert Holo rated rookie giveaway sponsored by Whatnot, but they just kind of ghosted me. Dude just never contacted me. And now he's turning around, going to Sky B because he's got more subscribers and going to other people. And it's just like, thanks, guys. Thanks a lot. So no, I am not on Whatnot, but there might be some talks with another company like Whatnot happening on the channel right now. But that's all I can say. Jay Bird says, damn, no drop. Yeah, no drop, unfortunately, y'all. No drop. We can officially say it. Yeah, but I'll be on for another 15 minutes or so, guys. If you are headed on your way out, please smash that like button. But hang. We'll be on. We'll be yakking hobby. Eric M says, Orange Disco Max, sell or grade? Eric, it depends on the conditioning and the centering. If it looks like it's within 60-40, brother, then I would definitely say send that off to grade. Discos and lasers, obviously hard parallels to come by, only found in the blasters, so those are going to be valuable, especially if it's a Mac Jones. So yeah, if the centering's good enough, brother, send that off to PSA. If not, just get rid of it raw. Don't even waste your time. Dragon says, Schulte, what's your take on LCSs that sell at market prices? Don't these guys get hobby boxes at way cheaper price? I wish I knew how all that worked. You know, Dragon, so that's kind of what they're required to do. Hobby shops like that they get those boxes at cheaper prices, but along with those contracts and the distribution contracts from those places that they get those boxes cheaper at, they have to sell it at a certain price point. It is so controlled. And actually, that would probably be a good video, kind of a deep dive on how distribution works and how access to cards at wholesale is very, very limited and protected. Anthony Duncan, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Nothing happening this morning. No sports card restock on Target.com today, man. No sports card restock this morning, brother. Nothing. Prime Day pushing stuff off this week, bro. Sucks. But that's what's happening so far. But yeah, Dragon Alez. Essentially, they have to follow a set of rules to sell those boxes in their stores. And one of those is selling it at a certain price point until a certain date. So I understand that, you're just thinking like, oh, these guys are making money hand over fist. I mean, some of them are, but a lot of them aren't. And what they are doing is essentially, posting prices that adhere to the rules that they have within their distribution contract. They don't just have free reign and the ability to discount products as much as they want. So they unfortunately, they will lose their license, and you will not see stores like that. And do not trust stores that are offering up those products like that at super, super low prices, because it's probably a scam. Kraken said Target said they hadn't gotten the shipment to ship them out yet. Said they were selling them but didn't have it in hand, so that's why it's taken so long. Got it, Kraken. So it sounds like they are getting more cellos sent to them. Prizm Football cellos on the way, but just not in hand to ship out yet. Nice. RE says, what should be your game plan attending National on Wednesday, Thursday? Any tips or advice? Well, Wednesday, I think the National RETV, I think that's going to be like kind of a preview day, so I wouldn't plan much for Wednesday. If you're looking to go to the National, you got to get there Thursday. You got to get there Friday. I think Thursday through Saturday are going to be the best days. The last day is okay, but Thursday, I would get there and I would try to hit all the big brands if I could, because usually they're giving out free stuff. You got those National, like Panini One packs or envelopes that they give out that you can pull huge cards out of. There's all kinds of, everybody's going to be there. Blowout cards, Steel City, PSA, BGS, every single name in the hobby is going to be there. So make sure you show up bright and early and you get ready to hit all of those big name booths. Because I'll tell you what, guys, one thing you shouldn't care about this year at the National is the autographs. Unless they have new players showing up to sign autographs, the current list of dudes, it's sad. It's honestly like a crappy single-A minor league baseball game kind of gathering of dudes signing autographs. It is not full of any star power, and I don't know if they want it that way, but you shouldn't waste any time waiting in line trying to get guys to sign what you got. You should spend all your time. Obviously, unless like there are other athletes that are bigger, there are other big names and stuff, but you should spend your time trying to hit up all the big venues, or all the big names that have all their venues set up there at the National, and just grab their free stuff, brother. That's what I do. Biggie's Toys, and then obviously set aside a day after that to go through and then look at the actual cards and sales, and set aside some time to do some wheeling and dealing. Buy some wax, buy some cards. All right, the Meme Factory, 55-inch Amazon Fire TV Prime Day, $285. Wow. Eric says, usually don't go over hobby, $300 for a hobby box personally. Is NFL Chronicles worth $500 plus this year? Eric, I would say if you could find it at your local hobby shop for $450, it might be worth it. $500, it's kind of starting to get a little too high, but it's probably the lowest value hobby chance, Eric, that you're going to get at a T-Law auto, at a Mac Jones, at a Trey Lance, at a Justin Fields auto. So I think that $500, you're going to have to bite the big one on that and just do it, because I love Chronicles football. The chances for parallels out of there is hot and heavy. You got a lot of one-on-one possibilities, a lot of different sets. So yeah, I think Chronicles, while looking like it's expensive, it's one of the cheaper chances outside of like Phoenix that you're going to get at, I think limited is $400 to $500. It's one of the cheaper chances that you're going to get at some numbered parallels and some autos and auto RPAs and rookie RPAs for 2021 football rookies. So yeah, I think $500. I think it's worth it. I do. It's tough, but I think it's worth it. Joe says, anyone noticing that Target cards have had soft corners or bad quality cards lately, or is it just me? It's a great question, Joe. People chime in on that, help each other out there. Alfredo Delgado, good for you, brother, says, I pulled a Kaboom Mac Jones. Anyone know the value on that? Bro, a Kaboom Mac, that's got to be $5 to $10 grand raw. Easy, right? $5 to $10 grand raw. Chase Card says, Mosaic seems like a lot to me, or 500 seems like a lot. Mosaic is in the 600-700 range. Yeah, but you get 2 autos and you get a mem card. And Mosaic, I believe you only get 1 auto per hobby box. Maybe 2. No, you get 2 autos, but no mem cards. And the chances at parallels are there, but Chronicles has a lot more parallels. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 500 kind of starts to be a little bit high. Maybe starting to get a little bit out of budget range, but if you can find it for $450, I mean, if you see it for $400 anywhere, grab it. Grab it that day, take it home and rip it. But $450, not bad at all. $500 are kind of starting to get a little too expensive there. You're welcome, Eric. No worries, man. Provid Montana says, make a deal with Card Shop Live, Schultze. Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea. Would love to have a sponsorship deal with them going on or something. Love that. Card Shop Live. Partner up with a couple people in the biz. That would be awesome. Hey, I appreciate you, Sal773 says I'm out. Have a good day, everybody. Def, last day, trying to offer a lower price to some vendors before they leave. Yes. Yeah, if you are on the last day on the National, if you are attending the last day, they're trying to sell some stuff. They're there trying to make money. Don't insult them, but give them a couple of lower ball offers and see if they'll buy it, or at least start to negotiate with you, because you could score some deals on some slabs. You could score some deals on some sealed wax. No doubt, Sal. It's always what you do, man. You wait till the end of a show. You wait till the end of an event. People hoping to make some cash, hoping to pay for their spot there. Yeah, good way to grab those cards at a little cheaper. But be respectful. Don't lowball them. I'm not trying to tell you to go in and just make them a crappy offer. Don't be a jerk. So nobody needs to come at me and be like, oh, Schultze, you're just telling them to go grab cards as cheap as possible. You're kind of an ass, aren't you? Like, no. Be a nice dude. All right, be respectful, negotiate. If the deal's not there, the deal's not there, but don't be an erse, okay? Schultze, can you explain magnetic point sizes best channel? Magnetic point sizes? Biggie, I'm sorry, I don't even know what you're talking about, brother. I apologize, man. If I don't know what's being mentioned, then I'll admit it. Yeah, I'm not really sure what you're mentioning, bro. I apologize. All right, 5:01 Pacific, 8:01 East Coast time. No restock happening this morning on Target.com, unfortunately. Looking like they were skipping a week, or at least skipping a couple of days because of Prime Day. I guess we'll see tomorrow for sure if they're skipping a week altogether and pushing it back to next Tuesday, which I'll tell you what, frustrating. If I have surgery and then they restock next week, I'm going to be pissed. But like I said, I'll probably be down and out, not really able to talk or anything Tuesday morning. So what I'm going to be able to do is just kind of send, it'll be like scheduled as a premiere, but send y'all here in the live chat. Y'all can hang. I'll have a past live stream or sections of past live streams playing on the channel. And y'all can just, in chat, try to help each other out and let everybody know when a restock's happening. Michael Lambert, wow, only $1,500 for a Mac Jones Kaboom? Yikes. Man, Kaboom's not as valuable as they used to be, huh? Singles prices going way down, and that means Kabooms as well. Wow, Mac Jones Kaboom only $1,500-ish raw? That's crazy. So I guess a graded PSA 10 is probably looking at 5 to 10 grand. 1,500 raw. That's low. That's low in my opinion. Dunk Card says Phoenix XR clearly are the cheapest. Talking about 2021 set and a chance at some rookie autos. So there you go. There you go, Phoenix XR. Oh, young Brandon, what's up, man? What's up, Schulte? Appreciate it, bro. What's going on, man? Chocolate milk emojis down in the chat. I appreciate y'all. Dunk Cards says Obsidian and XR are my favorite hobby. Yeah, I love Obsidian. I don't know, for $525, that's definitely a little expensive, but if you can get it at $500, the chances at autos and mems out of there is huge. I think 4 autos or mems per box on average. Numbered parallels as well. Obsidian, definitely a fun rip. Prophet Montana says print lines on the Kaboom killed it. So all the Kabooms, or at least the Mac Jones Kabooms, getting print lines. Yay. Another one. Good job, Panini. And they just don't care. They're like, whatever. We'll still make our money. We don't give a rat's A. Nick C, what's up, man? Says morning Schultz, $1,700 about right for a full case of 2022 sealed Absolute Baseball. There's 2 on eBay right now. Yeah. Nick C, that's actually slightly under. That's about average. That's slightly under what I paid for my last case. The 2 that I bought for the 2 breaks that I've put them in so far. The first one was purchased at $1,700, and then the next one was purchased at $1,800. So yeah, I think that's a decent price point. $1,700, only 2 of them on eBay right now. Shoot, kind of makes me want to go and grab one, stock up on it, and hold it for like a break when I come back from my hernia surgery. Be fun. RE says, problem now is it's all junk overprinted. If you go back to 2017 Prizm Football, they did it right. It was extremely hard pulls, and retail had 1 rookie per blaster. That sounds about right, and I know that in 2017, the number of colored parallels was a lot lower also. That is something that is devaluing the hell out of cards right now, and it's something that initially actually made cards more valuable. All these extra cool designs, all these extra sweet colored parallels, these numbered parallels, these numbered parallel autos, they added that, that fun, eccentric kind of side of the hobby, opening cards where it was just massive sets with maybe a couple autos thrown in there before and parallels out of like 10,000. That's all it was in the 90s. That's what cards used to be. But now Panini especially has just absolutely jumped the shark and taken it to a whole new level, overprinting colored parallels, making it essentially moot to pull a colored parallel unless you find, the one of the right 4 or 5 players for 2021 and maybe 2 or 3 in 2020. It's hard to hit. Hard to hit indeed. Oh, I got you, Biggie Toys. The one touches come in 6 sizes, 20, 35, 55, 70, 100 to 130. Can you explain? Yeah, Biggie. So there are different sizes of cards, right? There are different thicknesses of cards. You got like paper cards that are usually the smallest size, which is like a 20 or a 35 point. And then you've got like chromium cards, which more often than not fit in like a 55 point one touch, especially if they're getting to be like a thicker auto. And then when you get to like 70, 100, 130, cards like, we're speaking of Obsidian Football. Actually, Obsidian Football, just base cards are 100 point. So you got those. And then at 130 and higher is where you start to really get into the relics. And that's kind of where you make sure you have those thicker ones available for relics and for RPAs and whatnot. So essentially, it's just different sizes for all different thicknesses of cards. Not, there's no one standard thickness. All different sets have different sizes of cards. So you got to have all kinds of different top loaders and sleeves and one touches all ready to go. Lorena says, what point is Kaboom? I would put that, Lorena, 35 or 55, essentially, depending on if you have the Pro Mold sleeve, the Pro Mold one touch that allows you to put it in a penny sleeve or not. Usually a 35 or a 55. But a 35 for Kaboom. It's going to be a nice, snug, good fit. It's not going to move around in there. So yeah, that's usually more often than not. A 35 is going to be what a Kaboom is. Prophet says 130 are like Magnum condoms. Okay, Prophet. That's funny. That's funny. Jacob says, I got an RPA from Phoenix thinking 130 point. It won't even close into 100. Yeah, it's going to be 130 to 160 or 70, brother. I would even, just to be safe, get 140 point. Give it a little extra space so it's not jammed up against the top loader. Or the, I'm trying to think. I think that in one touches, they've got 130 and 170. So those are your two options there. Profit. This has been brought to you by Trojan Ultra Pro. Absolutely. All right, guys. Unfortunately, no restock this morning. Looking at 5:08 Pacific time, 8:08 East Coast time. No action on the target tracker. No action on the target monitors this morning. Nothing. Prizm, not happening. Prime Day pushing it off this week, unfortunately. Robbie says, what are the one touches that you can put penny sleeves in on them too? Those are called Pro Molds, Robbie. That's actually what we're talking about right now. We're talking about Pro Mold one touches. Man, I've been selling Pro Molds this morning. Pro Mold needs to sponsor the live stream. Let's go. Get in contact with me. Schultz'sCardPulls@gmail.com. Yeah, appreciate it. Games to Games says, have a good day, Schultz. I got to go. No worries, brother. I appreciate it. Appreciate you hanging out. I'm going to go too soon here. Let y'all get about your days. It's been a good hour and a half, actually, with no restock from Target.com, but a lot of hobby talk. And we can see really quickly, y'all, before we go, what's coming up here on the sports card calendar. Good to look. Once again, today is release day for Chronicles Football. So 2021, Chronicles Football finally hitting the hobby shelves today. Pristine Baseball also hitting the shelves today. 2022 Topps Pristine Baseball. You got Prizm WNBA Basketball on Friday. And next week, Optic Football, baby. Optic Football coming our way next week. Excited for that. $722 for Optic Football. Topps Tier 1 Baseball, a nice premium product there on $727. Panini Eminence Football for 2021 coming out the same day as Legacy Football for 2022. Also, you got National Treasures Basketball for 2022 there coming out on $720. Massive week next week, y'all. I'm telling you. And then at the end of the month, Recon Basketball for 2022. Impeccable Premier League Soccer coming from Panini on that same day as well. Tons of end of the month releases for July. And then coming up here in early August, August 10th to be exact, you got Select Football 2021 coming out on the same day as 2022 Donruss Elite Football. Absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. So that's what's coming up. And that just goes to show you how busy it's going to be with restocks for retail coming up here in the next month or two. Just because we're sitting here right now waiting and hoping, and it's not as flush as it's been the last two restocks, or we're kind of waiting for them to do the next restock, or they're skipping a week. Doesn't mean that we're not seeing some fat restocks coming again from Target.com. How Biggie's Toys says, promo the Target owe you. Seriously, man, I got to stop mentioning companies. Yeah, it's like, no, seriously, like this is sponsored time. I've had up to 3,000 people watching the live stream, man. Pay me. Pay that man his money. All right, y'all, I appreciate it. Yeah, 5:11 Pacific, 8:11 East Coast time. Please do me a favor, if you have not, hit that like button on the way out. It does help me feed a couple of kitties named Pikachu and Eevee. But I'm going to get on out of here, let you get about your day. I'll be back bright and early tomorrow, wrapping up this week's live streams, hoping to see Target just pushing stuff off, waiting for Prime Day to end. But if we don't see a restock tomorrow, then we can pretty much for sure say that it's happening next week here on Target.com. All right, everybody. We'll see y'all bright and early tomorrow. Schultz's card pulls out.